Just start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It started, sir.
Good evening, everybody. So,
Yes, sir.
hmm.
You can continue, sir.
So good evening, everybody. Uh, just show your presence first of all. Me, Harimohan Thakuriya. I think you all know me. So good evening, everybody. Just show your presence. Chandrasekhar, just make the screen full.
Yes, sir.
Make it full screen, please.
Yes, sir. It's full screen. Yeah, it's 1 minute.
From here.
Yes, sir.
So good evening, guys. Ovi Kalyankar and Ishita, Bina, Varsha Kulkarni, and all these guys, all the guys, all 19 guys are there. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Harimon Thakuri. I'm an academy educator in the plus category of your IIT JAM. And he is Mr. Chandrasekhar. He is a very good background. बड़े जबरदस्त तरीके से आप लोगों के साथ काम करेंगे. He is IISc graduate. First of all, he's doing his PhD from IISc Bangalore. He got All India rank second in the CSIR NET JRF. And his background is basically pharmacy background. That is B Pharm and then M Pharm and then PhD. So today he'll be just sharing many of his experiences, like whatever he faced during the preparation and just before the preparation, and how much is stress to be done on the different topics, like which topic should be selected for fighting a particular exam, and there are certain more tips he can give. So first of all, hi Chandrasekhar.
Hi, sir.
Chandrasekhar, just explain first of all your background and your journey from
Yes, yes,
your
yes.
Vishakhapatnam college to the IISc. Just give
Hey,
a
yes,
few
yes.
minutes
Hi,
to this
friends.
particular
Hello, sir.
topic.
Uh, it's really great to hosted by Dr. Harimohan, sir. It's really great pleasure to me. And
I'm
hi
not
to
doctor.
every one of you. So my name is Chandrashekhar. I completed my masters in B Pharmacy. Bachelor in Pharmacy and masters in Pharmacy from Andhra University. So as soon as I completed my masters, I used to struggle what exactly I have to do in my life. So then I come to know a specialized course for the PhD program, that is CSIR NET Life Sciences. So surprisingly, with a great effort and great dedication, I have cracked All India second rank in my first attempt itself. And I entered into the prestigious institute in India. We can say that the top institute in India. From last 50 years, all the IITs are trying to compete the IISc. Still none of the IIT was competed. So that much famous institute. That's even my dream also, doing PhD from there. So finally I got into the PhD by cracking the CSIR NET 2 Air 2. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, like your journey, especially like during the preparation, what exactly you prepared, and important thing, like
Yeah.
what was your preparation strategy? Because you are
Yes.
from pharmacy background and you cracked
Yes,
the
exactly.
net life science, the
Yes, sir.
altogether different
Exactly.
pharmacy and life science.
See, students, I came from pharmacy background and CSR Net Life Sciences. Even a single topic which are present in the CSR Net Life Sciences, I have never ever studied in terms of my pharmacy. I hardly read a small topics of the biochemistry, small topics of the microbiology, and very few topics in the biotechnology, like as some of one or two chapters in my entire 6 years of syllabus. I used to struggle a lot and lot and lot. I don't know what to study, where to study, how much to study, what extent to study, what to remember, what not to remember. Because friends, if you see the syllabus of a CSI Net Life Sciences, it's like a ocean. Because my friends, we called life science is a interdisciplinary subject. If you see, Mathematical sciences, only mathematical syllabus. If you see physical sciences, only physical science syllabus. If you see chemical sciences, only chemistry related syllabus. But in case of us, a student who is writing life sciences exam, he will be facing biochemistry, molecular biology, biotechnology, microbiology, botany, zoology, biological techniques. It's a completely, it is we can call interdisciplinary subjects which can connect all together. Okay, so I use first thing, students, during as soon as I completed my masters, I started the preparation. So when I started the preparation, till 1 month I never ever touched even a single book. Sir, why? You can ask me, why you didn't start any preparation in the first month? The main reason is that most of the people immediately they start the preparation and they don't know exactly what they want to read, so they will go blindly. So they use it to read, suppose 100 people will tell 100 techniques, without analyzing anything. We use it to start the preparation. All of a sudden, I strongly believe, students, during doing smart work is absolutely will work when compared to the hard work. So I took first 1 month to collecting all the reference books, exactly what book has to prepare from the biochemistry. You know that, my friends, biochemistry is a ocean, so there are fantastic book is there, Leninger is there. And you, if you take molecular biology, it's a very huge concept. There is a wonderful book called Watson is there. You take cell biology, there is a great books called Lodish is there, Karp is there. And the biggest chapter in our syllabus, unit 4 and unit 13. If you see unit 4, they have combined cell signaling, cell communication, cancer, host to parasite interactions, even in the immunology. Students, we want to read immunology during our BSc and MSc level. It used to take 6 months. But you know, in our entire CSIR syllabus, immunology is as one of the small chapter. Then imagine the length of the syllabus. So I thoroughly planned which book I have to prepare for the particular chapter. You know, if you search in the Google, if you go for the online, you use it to get hundreds of books. This is the number one book in the market, that is the number one book in the market. I completely agree with them. We should never discourage or we should never degrade the quality of others. But friends, every book was basically prepared by taking the reference of the standard reference books. So hence I request all of you, if you are aiming for high, always go through the standard reference books, because my friends, books is the major one which will help you to crack the exam in either one attempt or the second attempt. And I gathered all the books. Now second thing, now I keep on thinking, can I crack the exam without mentorship? Can I crack the exam without guidance? I used to think this. Then I used to find number of teachers. So if you search in the Google, we will get beautiful institutes in India. We will teach in that way, we will teach in that way. If you
And
join in,
Chandrasekhar was listening me on YouTube also.
yes. So when
Chandrasekhar was
yes,
like my subscriber of Aadhaar
yes,
Institute.
sir, that's what I'm going to say. When I am using, when I'm searching in the Google, I use it to find so many institutes. And unfortunately, it's my luck, I found even Harimohan sir YouTube lectures as well as his app lectures. They're very simply easy to understand. Most important among all, it's economical. That's very important during the tenureship of masters and bachelors. We just finished, don't have any job. It's very difficult for the parents to spend lots and lots of money. They already invest in our bachelors and masters. So surprisingly, it's my great luck, I found a great mentor. So that is very, 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 very important. See, you require always a person who will guide you in the right direction. So first thing, you require books, a standard book. Then second thing, you always require a great mentor. Mentor will always guide you. What? See, you are having books, I'm telling, that's absolutely fine. But do you know what to read? If you take biochemistry Leninger, it contains 5,000 paper, 5,000 pages. Do you know what to read? No. Who will help that? Mentor. Mentor is extremely important. How intelligent you may be, how brilliant you may be, you always require a particular guidance. So students, first immediately I have chosen a wonderful teachers like Harimohan in the Google. I found it, and then after finding, then I started preparing very slowly. But students, I never ever prepared in a hard work oriented manner. I always go to a smart work manner. Sir, you can just now, sir, you only told that CSIR net life sciences syllabus is a ocean. Then how you studied in a stipulated manner or a scheduled manner? Students, it's very easy. Always remember one thing, you have to analyze the previous year papers. Sir, why we have to analyze the previous year paper? There is a set of committee who is going to prepare our question paper, whether it is a CSIR, whether it is a IIT JAM, whether it is a GATE. They use it to follow a pattern, and they use it to take the previous year papers as a reference. Suppose, can you
ना
imagine?
इस जगह पे मैं थोड़ा सा आपको रोकूंगा। जो
Yes, sir.
चीजें हम लोग काम करते हैं सारा का सारा, वो करते क्या है एग्जैक्टली? जैसे आप लोग अन अकेडमी के ऊपर हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं, वी आर वर्किंग ऑन अन अकेडमी। व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई एम डूइंग? आई एम नॉट लाइक टेकिंग आउट सम नॉलेज फ्रॉम विद इन। we have read the books, we have just summarized the things, we have just make some points what exactly can be asked in the exams, and that's what actually you are making the notes continuous। जो आप live class में notes बना रहे हैं, those are the things which we have read, and this is how the things has to be done. That is what is called smart plus hard work. Although you are working hard, I know, but smart work has already been done by your mentor, getting?
Yes, yes.
So the thing is, we all are having very less time, क्योंकि जैसे आप लोग बहुत सारे लोग कॉलेज के अंदर बिजी हो, आपके अपने बहुत सारे एंगेजमेंट्स हैं, या यू आर अटेंडिंग द क्लास ऑन एन अकेडमी और वेर एवर यू आर अटेंडिंग। नाउ यू नीड टू प्रिपेयर समथिंग which is directly fruitful, the to the point, and that's how the preparation has to be done. Like most of the you people are preparing for the PCMB. Actually, we are not, we are obviously, we both are the biology people, and you are having burden of the 4 subjects. The most important thing you should do is you should have a balance of all the things. Leininger आपको पढ़नी है, we know it, we know you need to go through the QB, we know you need to go through the Laudition Baltimore, you need to go to the Bruce Alberts. Don't worry, we are going with the books, you just follow us, फटाफट फटाफट काम करते जाओ, क्योंकि अगला जो लेवल आना है, जैसे अगर आपको आईआईएससी वाकई में जाना है, तो सीएसआर जेआरएफ निकाल के पीएचडी करने भी जा सकते हो, एनआईए जा सकते हो आप पीएचडी करने, यू कैन गो टू द आईसीजीबी फॉर पीएचडी, यू कैन गो फॉर द एनसीबीएस फॉर पीएचडी, बट बिफोर दैट पीएचडी you are having a single target to get into the MSc, a very good MSc and integrated PhD. So like Chandrasekhar, I would like to just like ask you, what strategy you followed for cracking the MCQs, like how to
Yeah.
prepare MCQs in a faster manner?
See,
Just please continue.
yes. So, friends, you know, no, in our IIT JAM, the first section is MCQ and second section is MSQ. So, in case of MCQs, let me tell you a simple thing. See, you know, during the preparation of your IIT JAM Biotechnology, always remember one thing: from which chapters, what kind of questions they used to ask. So, I used to analyze this very clearly. You just analyze your question paper of 2020, 2019, 2018. They have repeated only one topic question simultaneously. They have asked us what are the sequential ways of the cell cycle: G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, M phase. Such a simple question they have asked. And you just see in 2020 paper, they have asked which of the following are the lymphocytes: B lymphocyte, T lymphocyte. Basically, do you think that is a question? No, it's a basic. So whenever you are studying, and in terms of ecology, you know, every time they use it to ask ecology questions, either 3 marks or 4 marks. In 2020, they have asked only 2 marks, and they have asked a fixed question: eutrophication. In our syllabus, they use it to write principles of ecology evolution. That's all. They have written a word: ecology and evolution. You know, my friends, how vast the ecology and evolution, especially.
They are reading nowadays.
Exactly. See,
Nowadays I'm teaching ecology.
that's really interesting topic, but students, it's must and should. See, whenever you are preparing for the MCQ level, always remember, after thorough analysis of 10 papers of the IIT JAM, I can say that even single MCQ from our IIT JAM never comes in a depth manner. They, every question they use you to ask very briefly. You can take from the Monera kingdom, all of the following characteristics are the common between the gram positive, gram negative. Such a simple question. And see, following are the basic statements true about the C3 pathway, except. So they use it to ask in a 2 ways. Either question is very direct, and if it is direct, they will ask a little depth. Especially in order to solve MCQ question, you should be thorough basically with the basics, because my friends, our biology is 10 plus 2 plus 3 level. So very surely they will raise the question even the plus level, plus 1 level and plus 2 level. Some people, you know what they will do, they'll skip the basic, they will go to advanced level. That is absolutely wrong strategy. You should, whenever, so sir, I'll
And
tell,
that's
yeah,
why, like most often, I used to ask the people, please start your preparation from the NCERT. You'll
exactly.
be surprised to know, like in the exams like IIT JAM, JNU, around 15 to 20% are coming up. Like 15 to 20% questions are coming from the NCERT directly. I have like mentioned you many times. Like Nandita Arora, you are asking the strategy 1 week before the exam. The only strategy, you just divide your syllabus into two parts. One is based on the practice and one is based on the rectification, that is cramming part. Uh, Please don't ignore the cramming part. Cramming part is also equally important as the conceptual part is. So for conceptual part, you just keep on solving the questions for detailed question, for research based questions, and for the cramming part, please cram the things like microbiology. You need to cram, like plant physiology, functions, and all these things. You need to cram. Animal physiology, you
Biological
need to cram.
classification.
The advanced RDT, you need to cram. You'll be surprised to know it's a cramming part. RDT,
Yes, sir.
although many people think RDT is a
Subject concept
conceptual,
oriented.
but
No.
some part of the RDT is totally cramming, like markers, like functions of the vector, properties of the
Enzymes.
vector,
Yes, sir.
enzymes. So such type of things you should like do this. Why should we do during the preparation to be free from depression, Miss Nilankshi Pandey? First of all, define your depression. The depression is only thing whenever you are expecting the results. Yes, this results should come in my favor, and you start forgetting the preparation. Then only the depression word start. Please focus on the preparation and just ask yourself how much you have prepared till now, how much you are prepared till now, how much you have prepared, like content wise, and how much you are mentally prepared to face your challenge.
Yes, sir.
So just focus these two things. You'll be out of depression.
So in
Please
this,
continue,
yeah,
Mr. Chandrasekhar.
in
Yeah.
this regard, I want to tell. So the girl is asking depression. Let me tell you one thing, dear. Uh, Everyone knows that our great genius scientist Thomas Alva Edison, how many number of times he tried? 9,000 times. How many number of times we will try? One time, two time, three time, four time. First time only we will go to the depression. Students, always you should have a self confidence that you are going to achieve something in your life. So whenever you are having faith in yourself, if you believe, 50% of success will be yours. First of all, as sir said, why the depression will come whenever you are having a doubt on yourself. Even though you are doing very well, you will think that whether the questions will come from the topics whichever I read or not, or are the questions will appear from the concepts which I left. Don't worry about that. You put your 100% effort on the preparation with a smart strategy. As a result, you never ever, even though I'm telling, even though you get less marks, you never get dissatisfied. Your satisfaction levels will increase. Students, you take example of sir only. Okay, so even sir, even me also, we are not I mean to say, education wise, we are not too intelligent from the starting. Okay, I don't know about sir exactly. He may be intelligent. So I am saying in terms of me. Okay, so I am a very below average students. I cannot say average students also. But you know how I motivated myself. Students, you know that suppose if I see the sir, I use it to get the inspiration. That's fine. Inspiration comes from externally, but motivation should come internally. You should always motivate yourself. You should always do one push towards the exam. Okay, and along with that, most important point here I have to tell, during the preparation point, it's very difficult for us to read entire chapter A to Z. So during this time, what we have to read? We have to read the topics elaboratively, and the topics which are more important. As sir said that in the plant physiology you have to remember so many things. Suppose you take example of plant physiology, what are the major topics we have to cover? We have to cover photosynthesis, we have to cover the questions from the hormones, we have to cover the transport in plants, we have to cover the secondary metabolites, we have to cover the nitrogen metabolism. You check the question paper of 2020, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Do you think the question paper there is no question paper without the concept from the photosynthesis? Every time the question used to come. So this time also you can mentally fix in your mind that question is going to come. Hence, 2 marks are in your pocket. 2 marks are in your pocket. So you,
Ashok Bhimwan.
Yes.
Just a minute. Ashok, he's from Andhra Pradesh. He's more comfortable with the English. तो
Yes.
आपको जो भी मुझसे पूछना है मैं आपको हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट भी कर दूंगा. एक क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा सा अभी एक यूजर पूछ रहे थे, हाउ टू मैनेज द स्टडी एंड द जाम प्रिपरेशन. दिव्येंदु घोष. दिव्येंदु घोष, एक फनी सा मैं एग्जांपल लूंगा. यू फॉल इन लव विद सम गर्ल. हाउ विल यू मैनेज द गर्ल एंड द कॉलेज? Just although it's not funny, it's practical. You people always manage those relationships. How you manage? You are just continuously thinking. You are involved this particular relationship, and you are managing the college and the relationship. You just remove the relationship, put the target only. Keep on thinking about your target round the clock, 24 hours. सुबह उठते से आप शुरू कीजिए अपना. 5 मिनट भी मिल रहे हैं, टॉयलेट में भी अगर बैठे हो तो मोबाइल शुरू कर लो कि अनअकैडमी पे क्लास करनी है. आप नाश्ता भी कर रहे हो तो चालू करो मोबाइल, क्लास चल रही है, रिवीजन चल रहा है, टेस्ट चल रहा है. मोबाइल की इतनी जबरदस्त आपके पास फैसिलिटी है तो यू कैन डू दिस. बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं हम मैनेज कैसे करें, मैनेज कैसे करें. सारा का सारा मामला सिर्फ मैनेज करने का इतना सा है कि चाहत, आप कितना डीपली उस पर्टिकुलर चीज को चाह गए. ठीक है अशोक जी भीमवाल. आई फील लाइक दैट एन आवर होल डे प्रिपरेशन गो वेस्ट एंड ऑफ द डे. एक और सवाल था आपका कि हम भूल जाते हैं चीजों को, लाइक यू फॉरगेट. एवरीबॉडी फॉरगेट. आपको क्या लग रहा है मैं तो लोगों के नाम भूल जाता हूँ, शक्ल भूल जाता हूँ. नाउ द थिंग इज, आपको याद क्या रहेगा? व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू कैन रिमेंबर? दोज द थिंग्स यू आर कंटिन्यूअसली रिवाइजिंग, जिसके ऊपर आपने काम किया है, आपने वाव किया है. जैसे अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि गाय उड़ रही थी, उसके पंखे थे. एक गाय उड़ रही थी, उसके पंख थे, उसके नीचे खुर थे, और उसकी पूंछ लंबी थी. फटाफट से आपको याद आ जाएगा मैंने कौन सा प्रोटीन बोला है. हाउ मेनी इफ यू कैन रिमेंबर द प्रोटीन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट?
Yeah, sir.
कौन सा प्रोटीन बोला मैंने? एक गाय उड़ रही थी और एक प्रोटीन था. विच प्रोटीन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट? ऑल दोज प्लस कोर्स स्टूडेंट्स कैन आंसर इट प्लीज. एक उड़ती हुई गाय. So you just make your topics like this. Just keratin, that's a beautiful thing. So it's about the keratin story. आपने किया क्या? क्या मैंने कुछ पढ़ाया था क्या आपको? आपको सारे एग्जाम्पल तक पता है उसके? आपको पता है सॉफ्ट केराटिन क्या होता है, हार्ड केराटिन क्या होता है? एंड यू कैन लाइक क्लिक एवरीथिंग, एवरीबॉडी इज आंसरिंग द केराटिन. तो
And
चीजें वर्क ऐसे ही करती है.
yes.
आप अपनी स्टडीज को थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस लेस बनाइए, थोड़ा सा एंजॉय कीजिए उसको, कुछ भी चीजें रिलेट कीजिए. एंड जस्ट कीप ऑन पुटिंग द रिवीजन एज मच एज यू कैन. जितना आप दे सकते हो, जितना मैक्सिमम, हर छोटे से छोटा टाइम भी आप चुराइए.
Yes, yes.
लाइक वी पीपल वर्किंग राउंड द क्लॉक, और हमें टाइम चुराना पड़ता है. हर चीज में से चुरा लेते हैं हम टाइम. खाना खाते खाते भी मैं कई बार तो मेरे चैप्टर रीड कर लेता हूँ मैं. वो बात अलग है कि घर वाले कहते हैं ये क्या कर रहा है भाई. हाँ, मूवी देखते देखते मैं एक बार तो पढ़ लिया कि मेरे बगल में एक मूवी चल रही थी और मुझे एक चीज रिवाइज करनी थी. आई वॉज रिवाइजिंग थिंग एंड वॉचिंग द मूवी. इट इज ओनली अबाउट द योर फोकस.
Yes,
आपका
exactly.
फोकस कितना है, आपकी चाहत कितनी है, लाइक योर द स्ट्रेंथ by which you are loving that particular thing. Okay.
Yeah,
And the
sir.
next strategy, like
First,
Chandrashekhar, I want you to explain the students how to prepare for the MSQs and the NIT,
yes,
because most of the people are entangled with these two terms. MSQ preparation is something wow, something
exactly.
very big, and for NIT most of the people are afraid
That's
of it.
right.
Although they all are preparing for the physics and chemistry, so they should not be afraid of the
Exactly.
NIT part of the biology also, because in the biology part, NIT questions are
Very,
straightforwardly asked from the
and very few number
spectroscopy.
they ask. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah,
before, yeah,
spectroscopy, your genetics, your
biochemistry,
population genetics, your tetrad analysis, your linkage analysis,
excellent.
and microbiology growth. These are the some of the fixed questions they may be asking. Sometimes they'll be asking you mathematics with molecular biology, that what is the volume of the DNA, what is the volume of the your histone and octamer, what how many rounds they'll be
Exactly.
completing DNA, like such type of basic questions which are actually based on the arithmetic as well as your molecular biology.
Molecular biology.
So, Chandrasekhar,
Yes, sir.
what type of suggestion you would like to give to the
Uh,
students for the MSQ and the NIT
Yeah,
parts?
sir. Before that, just I want to tell Miss Varsha Daval, and there is a funny name named as a Chaco Nut Chaco Pie. Your name is very good, man. Okay, so I want to tell one thing, dear. Some of you people are saying that my entire day is getting wasted. So please never think like that. Okay. So first thing, you have to motivate yourself, and second important thing, as sir also has given one good example, always try to remember in terms of pictures. Let me tell you in a simple example. I used to tell this in the plus classes. Think about your mother. Do you think the spelling of the mother or the picture of the mother? Of course, you are going to remember the picture of the mother. Students, our brain never ever takes even 0.1% of the words. It always takes the pictures. Suppose if you are reading a big chapters, molecular biology, biological classification, plant physiology, human physiology, wherever you get a huge information, try to make the charts. Trust me, if you read the chart, you will forget. Trust me, if you read the chart, you will forget. Always try to watch it at least for 1 minute or at least for half minute. Use it to watch every day till the exam. Trust me, if the question comes from that chart, automatically it will be imprinted in your brain. Okay, and second thing, how to answer MSQ. It's a funny concept, you know, MSQ. Two statements are correct. I mean to say, either two statements are correct, three statements are correct, or the four statements are correct. Sometimes they, instead of asking correct, sometimes they may ask which are wrong. Whenever they have given the wrong type of statements, there you have to use your analytical skills very easily. And most important, whatever I have analyzed in all the previous year papers, my friends, in a given 4 option, compulsory one option is not related to the question. Not related to the question, you can easily skip. They have asked all of the following are the C3, all of the following characteristics are possessed by the C3 plants except, and in one of the option they said that C3 plants always follow the carbon fixation as that of the C4 plants. No doubt you can easily remove that option. Why? Because C4 pathway and C3 pathway, the carbon fixation is entirely different. So one question is completely not related to the given statements. You can neglect that. And third most important point, okay, the you are feeling extremely difficult in answering or in choosing more than one statement. So 3 statements are left, you think 3 statements are right, or you think 3 statements are wrong. During this condition, the simple strategy is you have to question yourself to the given answer. So there are 3 statements are there. They have asked that in the C3 plants, 2 important enzymes are involved in the carbon dioxide fixation, Rubisco and PEP. Now you have to think. So these 3 statements are related to the C3 plants. So do you think C3 plants will use both PEP and Rubisco? Not at all. PEP carboxylase is stick to the C4 pathway and CAM pathway. So you can easily eliminate. And in that way, there are 2 options are left. Then no doubt the given 2 options are always correct. So whenever you are answering a MSQ question, please try to remember or you try to make a question to the given answer whenever you don't know the answer. Some people will say that, sir, I am not at all reading, sir. I am not at all reading. I am practicing hundreds and hundreds of questions, but I am unable to solve it. That is completely wrong strategy. Without knowing the depth of the concept, how can you answer the question? Students will say that, sir, I read 1 month preparation, that's enough. I am going to solve the question. But in the question, they will ask from the depth of the concept. You don't know the concept. Even though you don't know the concept, even though if you use great strategies, what is the use? So if you want to answer the MSQ type of questions, first thing you should know from basic to the depth of the concept. These 2 are common fundas. Basic, depth. You should not forget basic. You should not skip the depth. If you understand these 2, you know whatever the statement they may give. If you don't know the answer, you can raise the question to the given statement. You can easily answer MSQ question. Let me tell you a special thing in case of MSQ question. Students, I have observed when compared to the MCQ, I feel MSQs are very easy. You know, my friends, why they are very easy? In terms of MCQ, they will raise the question from different ways. Suppose example, they will include the question from the cell signaling. Even they can include the question from the you can say that digestive vitamins also. Suppose they can ask the question berry caused by which vitamin, deficiency of which vitamin. You know what the second option they will ask? Second option, GPCR signaling. In other column they will ask cyclic KMP. So the questions are from the 2 different topic. But MSQ, what is the advantage? It's from one topic, one fixed topic. I mean to say one question from the one fixed topic. As a result, if you know the concept very well, trust me, you can answer very easily. So the simple strategy is, whenever you don't know the answer, try to make a question to the given option. As a result, the entire concept will click in your mind. As sir said that NTQ questions, what I observed in all the papers, when compared to the physics, chemistry, mathematics, our biology questions are very less in number. So why you are worrying at all? So as sir said, I can strongly say that when compared to the MCQ and MSQ, NTQ are more easy. You can easily answer. They use it to ask the question, fixed questions, as sir said, from the microbiology, generation time of the E. coli. And you know, if you see the biochemistry, how many number of base pairs are present for the one turn of the Z DNA, or from the B DNA, or for the A DNA? What is the helical length? How many base pair? What is the pitch length? Otherwise, they can ask a different type of PI based question, isoelectric point based question. Students, I can tell one thing. Remember, there are fixed questions are coming: microbiology, genetics, biochemistry, molecular biology, immunology. I can say this, these are all the 5 major topics where you can expect more number of MCQ. Surprisingly, in the 2020, even I have seen a question from the plant physiology. You don't believe such a simple question they have asked. They have asked a question that in case of a C3 pathway, this many number of ATPs are required. How many ATPs are required to fix one glucose molecule? 18 ATPs are required. 6 carbon dioxide are required. 6 NADH2 are required. 12 NADH2 are required for one glucose. They have asked how many number of ATP, carbon dioxide, as well as the NADPH are required in the C4 pathway. Do you think it will comes under the category of NTQ? Such a direct question. First thing, do not be afraid. The questions are very easy. Instead of reading A to Z, analyze thoroughly. There we will help you. Where you have to analyze from what concept the questions are often repeated. So whatever the questions are often repeating, you never ever skip. You know what is the mentality of students? This question was already asked in the 2018, they never ask. That's completely wrong. So they will take that question as a reference and they make the question tougher than that or the question easy than that. So you should never skip the analysis of the previous paper. Along with that, and another important suggestion I have to give in terms of the NTQ questions is that you have to practice many number of questions, as many as. Then you can ask, sir, from where I have to practice? Of course, that's a good question. We are going to provide you many number of test series, and there are wonderful books also there. I am telling only for in terms of NTQ session, whereas in case of MCQ section and MSQ section, I'm always requesting all of you go for the standard reference books or are strictly follow the lessons taught by your plus educators. And once again, whenever it comes to the NTQ part, instead of stressing yourself, instead of concentrating on each and everything, thoroughly analyze the previous year paper, mainly focus on biochemistry, molecular biology, genetic, immunology, cell biology, plant physiology. Mainly focus on these topics where the questions are repeated. So okay, yeah.
सो आई डोंट नो द एनआईटीज मेन चीज ये होती है, मैं आपको फिर से आपको बता दूं कि आपका जो कट ऑफ जाने वाला है वो 60 to 65% जाने वाला है. 100% मार्क्स नहीं लाना है, मेक इट वेरी क्लियर. बायोलॉजी 100% प्रिपेयर करना पॉसिबल नहीं होता, किसी के लिए भी नहीं होता. हम लोग भी एग्जाम देंगे, नहीं करेंगे, कुछ छोड़ के जाएंगे. आपको वो बैलेंस करना होता है पीसीएम से, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ्स. अपने को ओवरऑल 65 to 70 मार्क्स लेके आना है भाई. 100% किसी टॉपर के भी नहीं आने वाले हैं. जो टॉपर होता है उसके भी 70 to 72 मार्क्स, लाइक 70 से लेके 70 to 73 मार्क्स आते हैं और कट ऑफ जाता है 63 64. दैट्स इट. तो आपके दिमाग में से एक तो चीज निकाल दीजिए कि टॉपर जो होता है वो 100% मार्क्स वाला होता है. लाइक व्हेन आई टॉप द CSIR NET, I think I got 75% or 76% marks in the CSIR. I actually filled the net LS category. I didn't fill the net JRF category. And इतना ही जाता है. मेरे भी इतनी गलती हुए थे, मेरे पूरे नंबर नहीं आए थे. 200 में से 200 नंबर मेरे नहीं आए थे. I made the mistake. गलतियां सबसे होती है, डरना नहीं, कभी भी नहीं डरना है. गलतियां होने दो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. कीप ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग. जितना ज्यादा आप प्रैक्टिस करते जाओगे उतना आपके फायदे करेगा. और जो एरिया आपको लगता है कि यार कठिन है, कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग. एकमात्र चीज है जो आप कर सकते हो वो है रिविजन्स. दूसरा, मुझे एनएटी नहीं आता, इस भूत से थोड़ा सा बाहर आओ. एनएटी मैंने आपको बताया कि गिने चुने 4-5 टॉपिक से बनते हैं, ज्यादा बनते भी नहीं. बायोलॉजी के बारे में बता रहा हूं मैं इस वक्त. इसी तरह से एमएसक्यूज जो होते हैं वो आपके कॉन्फिडेंस पर आधारित होते हैं कि आपने एक टॉपिक कितना कॉन्फिडेंटली पढ़ रखा है, राइट फ्रॉम द जीरो टू टॉप. पूरा का पूरा क्या आपने पढ़ रखा है क्या, और वो बार बार आपका कॉन्फिडेंस चेक करते हैं कि आप अटेम्प्ट करने के दौरान में कितने कॉन्फिडेंट हो। तो ये सब चीजें हम लोगों की होती हैं ओवरऑल, जो आप लोगों को समझ में आनी चाहिए। सो मिस्टर चंद्रशेखर, इट्स वेरी गुड टू लाइक टॉक टू यू,
Thank
एंड
you.
यू आर विद अस इन द अनअकैडमी। सो गाइज, जस्ट आप लोगों को अब हमारे साथ कंटिन्यू करना है कई कई, कई सारे सेशंस में। चंद्रशेखर विल बी हेल्पिंग यू इन योर अनअकैडमी प्लस कोर्स, आप उनकी भी क्लास अटेंड करें, और मेरे साथ तो आप सब लोग जुड़े हुए हैं ही सही। ओवरऑल हम लोग अगले कुछ दिनों तक आप लोगों के लिए इस तरह के बहुत सारे सेशंस लेके आएंगे। कल मेरे साथ देवाशीष सर का भी सेशन है, तो उसमें भी हम लोग इस तरह की कुछ बातें करेंगे। कल हम लोग बात करेंगे कि टॉपिक प्रिपेयर करते हुए ट्रिक्स कैसे यूज करते हैं, कहाँ से हम लोगों को चीजें उठानी होती है, कैसे उठानी होती है, हम कुछ इस तरह की बातें करेंगे। ओके,
Yes, sir.
so this is how like we are just ending this session. Thank you very much. Thank you all the guys, and thank you Chandrasekhar.
Thank you very much to
Just
all of
close
you.
it.
Thank you.
Okay.